Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Meghan Markle delighted children at a LA hospital with a storytelling visit. Although we're just finding out about this now, on March 21st, Meghan led a literally healing session where she read books to a group of youngsters, bringing joy and delight to the children. Photographs and video released on Tuesday show Meghan dressed in a pretty floral gown, with her hair swept into loose waves around her face and a soft makeup look. Meghan greeted the children at the hospital before settling down to read a number of books, including Rosie the Riveter, Pete the Cat, and I Saw a Cat. The visit came amidst reports that Meghan and Prince Harry would be making a series of regal appearances to coincide with the launch of her new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. The appearance had occurred just a day before the Princess of Wales revealed she was receiving treatment for cancer, which is possibly why the appearance wasn't announced at the time. In heartwarming clips shared by Extra TV, Meghan thrilled the children by explaining the fascinating process of retro Polaroid-style camera printing. With a smile, she highlighted the magic of watching the image develop before their eyes and encouraged one boy to shake the film for added effect. Armed with a Sharpie, she graciously offered to autograph the snapshots, bending down to chat with the children and share hugs, spreading joy and kindness throughout the room. Meghan, who wore a black face mask for the appearance at the hospital, posed for photographs with the youngsters. In 2021, Meghan penned her own children's book, The Bench, which became an instant bestseller upon its release. Meghan also wore Princess Diana's £18,000 Cartier watch, as one does on a hospital visit. We checked in with insider Deep Crown, who found the whole thing amusing, telling us, had Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth been present at the event, she would have deftly switched her handbag from one side to the other, if you take my meaning. The Queen was a master of understated gestures that spoke volumes. A glance here, a purse moved there. She could communicate her approval or disapproval without so much as uttering a word. Those who knew her well could read the signs. A handbag shifted from left to right might signal, that's quite enough of that. It was a subtle cue, but an unmistakable one to those in the know. Her Majesty may be sadly gone, but one can only imagine the quiet but firm message she would have conveyed. Harry and Meghan showcased their unity and synchronicity during their latest public appearance at an event hosted by their charity, the Archwell Foundation, in partnership with Bernard and Shirley Kinsey Foundation for Arts and Education. Despite recent reports of tension in their marriage, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex appeared comfortable, relaxed, and in perfect unison as they engaged with their co-hosts and immersed themselves in the art and atmosphere surrounding them. Body language expert Judy James analysed the couple's actions, explaining Harry and Meghan were clearly in synchronized mode here, with their pics showing them moving together and throwing matching facial expressions like formation dancers in a ballroom contest. The look presents them as a like-minded double act with an even balance of power and status. In Us magazine, royal expert Tessa Dunlop said, when you do discover that your sister-in-law has cancer and you've written stuff that can't be retracted, that's quite a painful place to be in. They deliberately criticize the monarchy and then offer themselves as an alternative to monarchy. So when the monarchy is in trouble, we do kind of make a comparison. Can Harry and Meghan really hold themselves off as the gearing example now? They're certainly going to have to be careful of their timing with any releases so that it doesn't look opportunistic. The big C, it's kind of untouchable. When that comes creeping in the door, that just reframes everything. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Royal author Tom Quinn, who has been quoted quite a lot this week in the British media, told The Mirror, Harry thinks the new brand is a great idea because it's Meghan's idea. He's still so loved up that she can do no wrong in his eyes. But we do have to remember that he grew up in a family that would have looked down on this kind of commercial enterprise. So there is a part of Harry that's uncomfortable, which is why we are unlikely to see Harry personally baking cakes or demonstrating kitchen utensils. Meghan is treading a very dangerous path by setting up a new commercial project. Each time she ramps up the commercial side of her life in the States, she risks losing her royal title. For now, the senior royals in the UK are watching and waiting. They don't want to act too fast in case they are accused of being vindictive. But when things calm down, a decision will be taken that Meghan may not like. There is a deep distrust in the royal family of using family connections and royal titles to make money. It is seen as a potential threat to the very existence of the monarchy, and threats like this always bring out the ruthless side of the firm. Sharon Osbourne commented on American Riviera Orchard, telling Talk TV, they've tried a bit of everything and nothing's worked so far. I think it depends. Everything depends on what she's flogging. If it's good quality and it's at a reasonable price, why not? It could work. I think they're going to stop making themselves so accessible. It's like, they turn up to the opening of an envelope, and I think they've got to really pull back. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or your app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.